Hands up if you're a Turtles fan. Yeah? Who watched it when it originally aired?
Not me!
Yes! Old people are here! Yes! I'm not the only old one!
I was watching it on YouTube, Cal.
I remember watching it like Saturday mornings, BBC. Yeah? Anyone else watching it on the BBC?
My childhood!
Yeah? Who's a new Turtles fan?
Relatively new, about 5 years.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah. Not you, I don't care about you. You.
I don't care about you either then.
Wow. Wow. How old are you?
I'm 19.
19.
Yep.
You wouldn't even have been a sparkle in your mum and dad's eye when the Turtles were on.
I would go to 2012.
Wow. But I'm glad to see we've got lots of young fans. Us, what's the right word? Antiqued? No, olds. What? Classics. Seasoned fans. Yeah. What's that? Weathered. Well, maybe you, mate, you know, but I'm looking all right. 40. To be fair, I'm 40 this year, so I know how you feel. Yeah, I'm not looking too bad for 40. I only look 39 in 6 months, so it's great. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Wow, that's right. Are we ready?
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, I see. Come along, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make all of the noise for the amazing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ice Cast. You're too late now. You can't jump there. See, because you're late, you two will have to share the mic. All right? Can you do that? Is that all right? Yeah, awesome.
Well, I don't get to say anything. Sorry.
Yeah. So if you want to just go do autographs, you're more than welcome. No, thank you so much for joining us, guys. I know you've been so busy, so we're going to steal you for half an hour, then we're going to let you eat. We're finally going to let you have a break. But I want to give this opportunity to the majority of the fans, but being a fan myself, I've got to ask a few questions. I don't care about having them written down. I know what I want to say. So my first question, just to get out there, is how did you get pitched the role of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because I could just imagine someone go up, so...
You know, he said that without you there would be no us. There would be no us in another way too.
Yes.
Which is that we completely lost touch, most of us.
Oh, right.
Lost completely, I did anyway, for almost, what, 25 years, 30 years?
Well, the three of us were touring without you.
Yeah, I know.
You don't know.
I know, I didn't know, but now I know. But anyway, but we hadn't been in touch, and someone came up and said today, they said that they remembered hearing us in this reunion that we did, which was the first time we've gotten together in like 25 years, on Rob's show, on Talking Tunes. And that was the beginning of us doing cons together.
We were last year in March. We were in Abu Dhabi.
That one I missed, unfortunately.
That's right. Barry was. You were in London?
Yes.
It's doing theater and having COVID. Yeah. And yeah, we were in. The three of us were in Abu Dhabi, and it's surreal seeing a bunch of lovely young UAE folks dressed in, you know, the appropriate Arab attire, going "Turtle Power, Kawabunga!" Amazing, absolutely amazing. And I don't care how many times we have the privilege, and make no mistake, we have worked really hard, you guys, for this privilege. And that's exactly what it is. And probably not to say this, but screw it. You get actors over here who come to a show, and these folks are nice enough to fly them across the Atlantic, put them up in a lovely hotel, give them a couple of beans and fresh food, and they don't behave nicely and humbly and appreciatively. Screw them. This is what we work for. Anytime you get someone who says, yeah, I don't know what, then you know what? They don't need your time. We have nothing, again, without every single one of you. And I talk too much, but that's my job. So
I'm not making a comment about guests like that. I've never met any guests like that at all, and all the others have done that.
Never.
What I will say is, voice actors are always the nicest, most pleasant, most friendliest, because you I think for you, nothing like this existed when you first doing this, and when you guys are coming out here, you think you appreciate us. We appreciate you guys way, way more for doing
We
this.
appreciate you way, way more.
My day's made. See you later. There we go.
But I do have to tell you guys that because of cons, it brings out the fanboy in me, because I get to meet people that I love and watch on TV. You know, met Nathan Fillion for the first time. Castle and Firefly and Rookies and Kristen Krug, Smallville. I mean, and I gotta tell you that 90% of the people that I meet, and I hope you have the same experience, are just incredibly nice, wonderful people. And I think we all kind of understand what a great honor it is to be part of this business and part of this industry, and to try to give you joy and excitement and whatever you guys need.
So many of you guys are young enough that you don't know life before conventions.
That's right.
Right? I mean, this was always part of the fan thing. It's like, I watch you when I'm a kid, and then I grow up, and I go meet you, and blah, 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 blah. Barry and I have worked since we were children.
Yeah.
And before this thing was born, a person would be on a series, and as they grow older, it's like sometimes you wonder if anybody remembers you. And it wasn't until this guy put a gun to my head to come out to try these wacky conventions. I was like, I had no idea we had a shelf life, because without coming to meet you guys, it's like, it's just part of, TV history or whatever, and you're just a blip or a bigger blip or whatever. But performers before us didn't have the privilege of getting to do this.
Well, what's really scary is that at 74 years old, I meet people who know my career better than I do. Now, I think some of that is research on IMDb, but some people have come up with the most amazing things for me to sign that I'm saying, did I do that? Was I in that show? I don't remember. And then I look it up and I said, gosh, I was. But I look it up. I did. I look it up.
Stone tablets from the old.
That's it. Exactly.
Parting the waves.
Well, that's why I bring my chisel, for special things like that. Yeah.
I am a Geordie.
A Geordie.
Now, this is me hiding my accent. If you want me to talk my usual pace, man, this is what we talk like all the time in Newcastle. Why, man?
Just watch Anson
In
Deck.
English, please.
Oh, okay, right, shall I teach them some quick Geordie?
Yeah!
Geordie.
Geordie, right, okay. So, to say yes in Geordie, we're so thick. There we go. Why I man? Why I man? We want to hear it. Go on. Why I man? Why I man? Into the mic though.
Why I man?
Okay.
Why I man?
That was good.
Why I'm in.
Yeah, that's what you hear walking down the big market every night. Why I man? Yeah.
Why I man? Because I not woman. Isn't that what you meant? Not that I don't want to be,
Close enough. Close enough.
No, that's remarkable. And
Based.
a lot of us, I think, but Maurice Smith and the Brain and I often regale each other with British humor, which is what really inspired. Peter Sellers is my spirit animal. Of course, the Pythons, the Two Ronnies, Jasper Carrot, all the Carry On films.
Woo!
And I'll tell you something, Mo and I bonded over, you probably know this, but Peter Cook and Dudley Moore did a brilliant sort of thing years ago called Derek and Clive, which is really filthy, but really funny. And if you ever want to probably have way too much fun, have a couple of pops and find Derek and Clive on YouTube. And it is so wrong, but so smart. And so, you know, Jonathan Winters, Johnny Carson, Lucille Ball, Cara Burnett. But man, the British humor just lights me up.
Let's not forget Benny Hill.
I will say half the time when you guys come up to the table and give me your name, I have no idea what you've just said. It's wild. My mind is
I'm
wild.
come up later and talk full Geordie at you and just watch your face like, what?
Somebody yesterday said, I said, hi, thank you so much for coming. What's your name? May I sign this? Sure. What's your name? Ale. Ale? Like A-L, no, Ale. A-L-I, Ale.
Ella?
A-L, Ale. I said, no, Ale? Ale, yeah. But it wasn't, the I, we say Ale, and she was like, Ale. And yeah, it takes a while. There's only 3 frickin' letters. And
the tough one that I had.
You guys learn to speak American.
No, the tough one.
Wrong. We're not starting a war again. Let's not go there.
I have to say, that's what's cool. When you guys come over to our side.
Did you have L-L-Y-R?
Yeah. What's that?
L-L-Y-R?
Yeah.
Did you have, yeah.
That one too.
And I still can't pronounce it. It's Hugh.
Is that right? Well, when you guys come
L-L-Y-R.
L-L-Y-R.
Here, I think.
Yeah.
People doing American. You all do Southern things. Y'all want to talk like this. Everybody talks like this when they come over on yonder on our side, except for your actors. Hugh Laurie, what a spectacular actor. Damian Lewis. Jesus, I watched every episode of Homeland before I understood that he was a British actor.
Oh yeah.
Incredibly gifted, and we're just
Same
so
with
glad to
Christian
be here.
Bale.
Say again?
Same with Christian Bale.
Oh my God, astonishing! Yeah.
What I'd love to happen, and we're going to have to tweet out about this, I think it'd be really cool if we get you guys back next year.
In a heartbeat.
We do a panel where we go through maybe a turtle script, but then you've got to keep changing your accent for the turtles. And it could be where you do different characters that you've done in the past, like Darkwing, Liquid, everything like that. And then
We've got to think of something fast, boys. Yeah, April O'Neil's coming over. There's a pizza.
Yeah, brain turtle power.
No, Cowabunga. Cowabunga.
Yes, go green machine.
You guys have so many dialects. It's just incredible.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Should we bug Wales on social next year?
I have to say, there are places in the Deep South, and especially like in the Adirondack, not at the Blue Ridge and Appalachia, where I can't understand some folks from the Deep South. It's very thick, you don't know nothing about the way them folks talk over yonder. It's very difficult to understand sometimes. Are there ever circumstances where you guys go to Northern England and say, I don't understand?
I live there and half the time I don't understand my mates.
Yeah, that's good to know, because there are times when my wife is from North Carolina, and I met some of her relatives.
What I've come to decide.
Olivia Coleman, David Tennant, they seem to be in a lot.
Well, and speaking of David Tennant, I was just going to say, in the 2012 iteration of Ninja Turtles, in which I was Donatello, David Tennant did a 13-episode arc as a character called Fugitoy. And when he came to work, I said, oh my God, David, I'm a huge fan. I Broad Church, well, thank you very much. I said, I just so glad you're here, because, well, it's Ninja Turtles. So what do you think I do? It's Ninja Turtles, man. He loved doing it.
He is a fanboy. He loved Doctor Who so much, he married the daughter.
How about that? Yeah.
I think we're actually out of time.
Absolute icons. There you have it. Beautiful panel. Absolutely amazing. And on the boys and their toys on their phones.